Welcome, at firm is a Xiaomi Redmi Note 6 Pro, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So we're going to begin with the one that probably some people might find useful, which is hiding the notch. Not everybody is a fan of it, so you can hide it by going into the settings and then display, and below you should find a notch and status bar and hide notch. So you have a couple options. This is the default one that just doesn't hide it. Then you have a one where time and all that status information is still in the space of the notch basically, and then you can just completely remove it and it moves everything down and makes it look like the screen doesn't actually go that far up. I personally think that the middle option is the best if you like to hide the notch. I don't particularly mind the notch itself, so if you have to choose, I would say this one is better because it utilizes the space in the best way. So from there we're going to go into the split screen option, which just simply allows you to multitask with the device. So when you have some apps open, so let's just open up YouTube as an example. Let's open up, what else can we, Chrome. So once you have several things open, you can go to Recent, and from here you have the split screen. So you tap on it, and then what you want to do is grab and drag app that you wish to split screen, and for instance select another one like that, and you can now multitask. So you can watch YouTube videos while doing something on your browser. And when you tap on the home button, it minimizes the YouTube app, but it's still open as you can see right here. So you can tap on it and it extends it. And just tap on exit right here. There we go. So moving on, we're gonna go into the ability to change the theme of the display into like a dark theme, dark mode. And again, you go into display settings. And here you should see dark mode. As you can see, it's off, so you want to check that on, and it automatically changes it. You can also set a schedule if you wish to, so you can then have it turn on automatically at a specific time, which might be actually a better choice. But as an example, I'm just gonna enable it and not really go into the schedule setup. So that is basically how you would enable the dark mode. Then next thing that I wanted to show is the deep clean option, which just simply allows you to clean your device from all the useless cache files and application data that you don't really need. So to get it, you want to go into Recent, and here we have the deep clean button, and it goes in here, gives you a bunch of things, automatically removes the ones that doesn't need really your permission to, in a way, the stuff that are kind of redundant, and then also gives you an information about 7 installed apps. You can delete really, so you can tap on it, and basically provides a bunch of apps that you can get rid of as well if you wish to clear your space further, that apps that you don't use that come preloaded with the device. And also shows you a duplicate of photos. So as you can see right here, I have two screenshots. I just captured them, same screenshot, just captured in two different ways, but it detects that they're basically the same anyway, and gives you an option to remove them. So you could clear, and what you want to do is, for instance, just select the one that you wish to delete. So there we go. Now we can do this basically with an entire photo library, so we go through all the duplicates that it shows you and just get an option to remove all of them. So moving on, the last thing that I wanted to show is the game turbo option, and that is primarily for those people that like to use their phone for playing mobile games. And if you go into the settings, you should find somewhere at the bottom and special features, game turbo, there it is. Just tap on I agree, and if you had some kind of apps or games, they will be showing right here. Tap on add, maybe there is some. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So there is no games for me to actually put in here, but once you do, you can kind of customize it on how it works. So you can basically limit notifications, increase the performance, do a couple of different things to improve the experience, I guess, of mobile gaming. And it's a really good way to keep it there or use it in a way, because personally I hate when I would be doing something on my phone, even watching something, and I start getting notifications from random trash that I don't really care about. So just in general, a good place to maybe even launch not gaming apps, but just any kind of app if you wish to not be interrupted. But this would conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share, and if you found any of them helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, and thanks for watching.